Hello all, this is Swapna Bhausar and welcome you all. Today in my video, I will explain you constraints in SQL. So in my last video, I have explained different constraints in SQL and I had shown you the syntax of different constraints that can be used in SQL. Before starting this video, I will request to those who haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it because more number of subscription and more number of views will encourage me to upload more videos. Thank you so much. And just click on notification bell to get new videos. Thank you. So there are different constraints in SQL. Primary key, unique key, default values key constraint, not null, check constraint and foreign key constraint. So in this video, I will explain practical implementation of all the constraints that can be applied on the table. So here we are on my SQL prompt. We will create database company. We will use the database now here I will create one table in which I will show you how to apply all the constraints. I will create table employee with EID, its data type and its constraint primary key. Then primary key nothing but the constraint which can be applied on an attribute which identifies record uniquely. The second attribute name, its data type and unique constraint. So unique constraint, if we apply unique key constraint, it means the value for name attribute should be unique for each and every row. Then what is the difference between primary key and unique key? Primary key cannot be null whereas unique key can be null. Both contain same unique value but primary key cannot be null whereas unique key can be null. My third attribute is salary, its data type, and here I will declare default constraint, default value. Default value for salary is if I take 20,000. So here I have created table employee in which I have applied three constraints. EID primary key, name unique key and salary default value 2000. So there is no need to insert value for salary when we use insert statement. So here now I will show you how to use in this default value. Insert into employee into bracket name of the attributes, name and then salary. Now there is no need to declare salary because we are taking it as a default constraint. So already we have defined as a 2000 value for salary. So there is no need to use salary while inserting records in employee table. So values into bracket EID, its value is 1 as a primary key, name ABC, one row is inserted. I will insert second record to PQR. My third record EID is 3. Name should be unique. I can show you if I use same name then it will give an error. Duplicate entry for PQR because we have defined name as a unique key. It should contain unique value for name. Likewise, if I have same primary key 3, still it is okay if I use the same record. If I say ASD and if I insert 3 again, so it will fire an error because we have declared EID as a primary key, right? So it won't take 3 again. If I want to see the records that are present in the table, I will execute select star from employee. And friends, here you can see salary 2000. We have declared it as a default constraint. So by default, its value is 2000. So there is no need to declare it in the insert statement, and automatically it will be inserted into the table 2000. Default value for salary is 2000. Not null constraint and check constraint can be applied on the table. And foreign key constraint, I have already explained foreign key constraint in my last video. For better understanding, you can refer primary key and foreign key in SQL. So friends, in this video, I have explained you how to use primary key constraint, unique key constraint and default constraint. Thank you so much for watching my video.